Thank you so much for tailing along on Gruesome's Gereg. We are here in Chinese Grauman's Theater to find out who all of our visitors' favorite movie monster is. Your name?
Daria.
Daria? Who is your favorite movie monster?
Godzilla.
Godzilla. Do you remember your very first or favorite movie scare?
That would be, I don't know. No.
Oh, too many to remember already.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for playing along on Gruesome's Gereg's Graveyard Presents. Have a cool day.
Dre.
Jake, who's your favorite movie monster?
Dre.
You? Dre. This is Dre. Where are you from?
Dre.
What?
Dre.
Teray. We got it. Teray here. Where are you from, Teray?
Kansas.
Kansas. Who is your favorite movie monster? He's pointing to me. I win this one by default. You guys have a cool day in Hollywood. Thank you so much. All right, and what is your favorite movie monster?
Movie monster. Many.
Too many to count? All right, she loves them all. Do you remember your first or favorite fright?
I don't know.
Once again, too many to count. Thank you for playing along on Gruesome's Graveyard Presents. All right, we know your name, and who is your favorite movie monster?
Dracula.
The original Bela Lugosi.
Yes.
Can you remember your first scare or fright?
It was Vincent Price who had this,
Sort of a thriller effect on you?
Indeed. How did you know? Are you part of his world?
Yes, I am.
Ooh, I'm scared.
And what is your name?
Rose.
Rose, who is your favorite movie monster?
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger. Do you remember your first scare or fright?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
With Freddy as course. Thank you so much for answering. Your name? Mia. Excellent shirt you have on today. Who is your favorite movie monster?
I would have to say Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington. I do believe he's a cousin of mine. And do you remember your very first or favorite fright?
No.
Too many already at her young years. Thank you so much for answering questions at Gruesome Gereg's Graveyard. All right, out here on Hollywood Boulevard. Who is your favorite movie monster?
I have to say Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
A double dose of terror. Can you remember your very first or favorite fright?
Yes, my very first fright had to be in the original Chainsaw Massacre. And it was done so well because they wanted to use more camera to make it more illusional with the fright, which I think is one of the most best cinematography in the business.
Almost reality TV before reality TV.
That's
in the
right.
horror zone. Thank you so much for hanging out with Gruesome Gereg in the graveyard today. What's your name, my dear?
My name is Clara Pintuit.
And who is your favorite movie monster? Bela Lugosi?
Rhythm Coffin.
The Rhythm Coffin! She's a true horror fan! Yay! They put the fun in funeral. Do you remember your first fright?
No.
Oh, very good. Thank you so much for playing along today.
My favorite movie monster ever?
Of all time.
It'd have to be Bela Lugosi, probably from the beginning. I'm that old, so.
It's a classic. He's the one. My favorite is Boris Karloff in Frankenstein.
Well, see, those are the two. I mean, they're like, look,
it's
one day it's here and one day it's there. They are the two who made what Vincent Price became.
If you like horror, you like horror. It's all good. Hard to pick a favorite, but we are asking everyone's favorite today.
So yes, I'd have to go between those, Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff. I'd have to do a tie on that.
We accept ties here at Gruesome Gereg's Graveyard Presents. What's your name?
Tommy P.
Tommy P. Down here in the corner of Hollywood and
Highland.
Hollywood and Highland. That's right.
I went from Highland, New York, to Hollywood and Highland in California. Here.
Welcome to Haunted Hollywood.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stop by anytime you like. My pleasure. By the way, you two made my day. I've had a very boring one until now.
All right.
God bless. Have a great one. Thanks.
Thank you. Gruesome Gereg here, continuing down Hollywood Boulevard at Hot Rocks. And we have with us today...
Kelly.
Kelly, who is your favorite movie monster?
Bob.
Pardon? Bob. Do you remember your very first movie scare or fright?
Yes, I was about 6, 7 years old. And it happened to be Freddy fucking Krueger.
He scared a lot of people today that we've been talking to. Thank you so much for talking with Gruesome Gereg in the graveyard today. This has been Gruesome Gereg's Graveyard presents Monster on the Streets interview. Hollywood. That was Gruesome Gereg, Monster on the Streets in Hollywood. You never know where Gruesome Gereg Graveyards presents will be next. Maybe we'll be talking to you.
Scary Carrie starts every day with a cup of Gruesome's cockroach coffee before heading out to the cemetery.
Thanks to all you ghouls and ghoulettes for watching Gruesome Gereg's Graveyard Presents. We will scare you again soon here, back in the graveyard.
There